Oh, look at here, I have found the blue puffball. And look at else I found you to come and destroy.
No, do it yourself. Yeah, we mean that.
Run, lady, quickly! I am going to help you!
So am I, my lady. I'm not gonna let you down again.
Who else cares about you two?
Now I'm gonna get you, Burnett Stone. Yes. No, you won't, Boomer. Because the magic you refuse to believe in will get the better of you.
You can run, but you can hide right into your hungry.
Oh, get back!
Come on, lady.
Come here, puffball. Look out.
Alright, that's it, Burnett. I'm taking the gloves off, and here comes the big guns.
Gotta admit, pretty fast for a puffball.
Okay, Burnett, here comes another one. Well, lady, this is your shining time too. Indeed it is, Burnett, and I hope so.
Come on, lady. Little ones just can't do big things.
Well done, Thomas. Well done. Diesel Ted, stop! Stop! The bridge is falling apart!
I can't. My brakes are slippery. Well, Boomer, nice time for a cruise.
True, but the engines don't know who they're messing with. They have won this war, but a new threat will rise, and with time, and we'll get every single one of them out by one.
But let's just wait for a little while.
All I can say is thank you, Thomas, for helping me escape from that Diesel and Boomer as well.
You're welcome.
Well, now we got that out of the way, I think we're gonna be relaxing here on the railway for a little while, since we already helped Mr. Conductor and Junior. I think we'll relax here for a little while, and after that, we might even help out and keep this a secret for the time being. Grandpa, I want to say something to you, and this is important. Well, yes, what is it, Lily? Well, I have been thinking, since I saw the engine at the workshops a while back, I want to become the next caretaker to continue the tradition of protecting the Magic Railroad from any threat. And I hope that, can you teach me to become the next caretaker of Lady, so that when you retire, I'll become the next one? Please? Why? Yes, you can. And I want to say thank you to continue the tradition of being the caretaker for the Magic Railroad and the Magic Engine Lady. Oh, thank you, Grandpa. I will promise that I will be a good caretaker of Lady and the Magic Railroad, and I will promise to protect it at any cost. Looks like my future of being the Magic Engine and the future of the Magic Railroad is in safe hands. Right, Thomas?
Oh, I do agree on that too, lady.
They did it to our master. We could have just listed him in the first place. Why did we do it? Why? We only did it because we don't want to continue the dirty work and we didn't like him. And we should have never done it. And besides, he had a claw. He could do anything that stands in his way. Well, we're not going to fail him again. A new threat and a new evil will arise. And through time, all the Diesels will get the revenge as well. Diesel 10 and Boomer himself. But not now. But soon. We'll get rid of him one by one. Lady, it's me, gentleman, your brother. You're not the only engine of the magic railroad and the magic engine. But I thought I was the only magic engine on the magic railroad. No, this cannot be true. This cannot be true! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's just a dream. It's just a dream. I just need to relax. I just need to relax. It's gonna be a hard day's work for me tomorrow. I just need to relax and sleep to prepare for that hard day's work tomorrow. It is summer on the island of Sodor, and the engines were very excited that this year marks the 90th anniversary of the Northwestern Railway when it was built in 1914, and the engines are very excited and wondering what Topham Hatt is going to do for this very special occasion. One day, Thomas was with Lady, Edward, and Percy to discuss how Lady is doing on the island of Sodor.
So how are you enjoying your new life here on the railway, lady?
I say that this is a fantastic and excellent railway, and I want to thank you for letting me be a part of this railway. In spite of Topham Hatt not knowing it, of course. Am very pleased and glad to hear that you have a wonderful time here on the railway, lady. Hey, lady, why you're sad? Is there something wrong? Well, it's just that I've been having a dream last night about an engine that is my brother, and I'm just scared right now about it because I never knew I had a brother before. We were face to face, and I'm not sure if this is really a joke or this real. But then again, I don't think that Burnett have ever told me that. At least what I think he did, but I do not know.
Oh, I know how it feels of not being the only one of your class. I, for one, had a brother who was the first one of my class. His name was Timothy. He was a very kind brother with 6 wheels like me, but was painted silver and had the number 0 on his sides. We worked together on Kirk Roman Brandt's day and night. We talked to each other. He was willing to be a really useful engine and worked hard every day despite being used so hard, but he was happy being a really useful engine like me. one day, he told me that he being sold to work on a different railway, the Northwestern Railway. I was so sad because I would be the only one left, but he told me no matter if we are separate, we will always be brothers for life. The next day, he left the Kirk Roman branch and went to work on the Northwestern Railway, but he's still determined to be a really useful engine. He was able to help others with very heavy goods trains. But later on the years, he went to work on the mainland. I still think of him every single day.
I can understand that. I'm the only one that is left of my class as well. But you should be grateful, lady. You're like one of the engines of the Magic Railroad. And you should be happy that you're continuing on to being the legacy of the Magic Railway and the Magic Engine as well. I guess you are right about that too, Percy. Instead of just hiding it from me, the engines jump. It was only Sir Topham Hatt who heard everything. The engines were scared and shocked. They looked at each other because they were scared and nervous to talk to Sir Topham Hatt in front of them. So this is the magic engine that has been doing the work on my railway? Sir, let me explain. No, Edward. I want you and Percy to get out now. Thomas, you'll stay. But, sir... But nothing, Edward. Just go now. That's an order. So, where is this driver and fireman with you now? Lily, Patch, Burnett, I think it's time for you three to come out now. Our cover is blown. So, you're the driver of this locomotive, aren't you? Why, yes. Yes, I am. Now, I believe it's time for me to ask you some questions. So tell me one reason why you're here on the island of Sodor. We didn't just came here just to help out. We came here for a reason. And that reason was to protect this engine from a threat more serious than ever. Never ever an engine on the island of Sodor have kept this secret from me.
Sir, let us explain.
No, Thomas, that won't be necessary.
But we can help you, lady.
This isn't the first time we came here on the island of Sodor. We came here 24 years ago, but you didn't know it at the time. Yes, they came here, but I didn't know that because I wasn't born at that time. But they came here for a reason, you know. A reason to protect this engine from evil. My grandpa had said that this railway is still running by steam locomotives and it's the only one left. The only one left because the other railways have more diesels than steam engines. But it was only our only choice left. That's why we are here on this railway.
There is something we can do for you?
It's okay, Thomas. Thank you for helping me throughout all these years. I will never forget that. And if you let us stay, we can be helpful on this railway, you know. Alright, Sir Topham Hatt. And if you want us to go away, then we'll go away from this railway. Send you away? But I decided that you shall become a part of this railway. You mean that I can stay on this railway? I could not put it in any way. And yes, you can stay on this railway.
Hurrah for Lady!
Hooray for Thomas!
Well, now the magic will continue to see another day.
We did it now. Everything is gonna go back to normal and there is nothing that's gonna worry us whatsoever. Throughout the next couple of days, the engines have been working hard delivering goods, freight trains, passenger trains, and heavy slow goods trains to all these places around the island. Even the engines get mad at times, but they still be able to do the work that they are giving to them, no matter they like it or not. One Monday afternoon, Lily was at the backyard of her grandpa's house collecting the mail until she saw something that said her name in the front of the mail. Huh. It says, for me, from the University of Muffle Mountain? I wonder if they accepted it or not. Okay, let's see. Dear Miss Stone, we have looked into your high school transcripts and we were impressed by it, and we decided to accept your request to come to the University of Muffle Mountain, but you need to come early to start your semester on July 27th, 2004. July 27th, I guess I have to wait until, wait, what? July 27th. That's a month from now. I'm supposed to be doing the caretaker training to become the future caretaker of Lady. Lily? Patch. How much did you hear? All of it. Look, I haven't told him about it, but I already sent a request like long ago. But this was before my high school graduation. But how would your grandpa would react to this, Lily? But I guess I'll have to tell him sooner or later. But we'll have to wait and see how it turns out. Throughout the day, the engines continued doing their hard work until later in the night, Gordon was taking a goods train to the Duke and Duchess's summer house. A goods train, a goods train, a goods train! Express engines don't pull goods trains. Only other engines like James and Henry get to pull them. But why me? Come on, I could go faster than this. I'm a heavy, slow goods train driver. I want to get this job done and over with. Steady, Gordon. We're not having a race like you always do all the time with Spencer and your brother, of course. Oh yes, we're almost there. I can feel it. Just one more area and then I think we're there. Steady, Gordon. You're almost there to the Duke and Duchess's summer house. After this, you could go to the sheds and get a good night's sleep. But Gordon didn't realize that he's been switched onto the wrong track and went into a disused line. Are you kidding me? Why we were switched onto the disused line? No one has ever used this line for years. I'm pretty sure the single man was sleeping and forgot to switch the points. That's just great. That's just great. What's gonna happen next? It's not like we could go back and... What was that? Who's there? I'm guessing the only option is to go forward and see what it is. I have a bad feeling about this. Look, look, driver and fireman. Look what we just found already. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe it. You heard my whistle, didn't you? My name is Gentleman, and I came here many years ago. And if you see my sister Lady, tell her she's not the only magical engine on the magic railroad. I'll tell her. Gordon was very scared and shocked of what he just saw. Soon, he came to Duke and Duchess's summer house at the end of the line. Good morning, Gordon. Why the sad face, though? Oh, it's something that y'all won't understand. Oh, come on, Gordon. We could understand it. If you could just tell us already. We won't laugh or make fun of you. Yes, Gordon. We could understand it. And we're not gonna make fun of you. I can promise you that. Did something happen while you were taking your goods train last night, Gordon? Well, when I took my goods train to the Duke and Duchess's summer house, I was switched to an old abandoned line. Then I heard the sound of an engine whistle. But I had to go forward to see who it is. There I saw an old abandoned engine, and he said that he was part of the magic railroad, and he said his name was Gentleman.
That's odd.
Gentleman. That name sounds similar. Where did I heard that name before? Wait a minute, I think I know what you're talking about. A few days ago, I had a dream about this red engine encountering me face to face. He said that his name was Gentleman, and he said that he was related to me. He was also another engine on the Magic Railroad, but I don't think Burnett has ever told me that. At least, I don't think so. But then again, I don't know. He is in on an old abandoned line at the Duke and Duchess's summer house. But he told me to tell you that you're not the only engine on the Magic Railroad. So, I didn't understand that. So, I'm guessing you understand that based on your dream. But, then again, we don't know that this engine is related to the Magic Railroad. Thank you so much for that information, Gordon. I guess I'm gonna have to find out when I have time to tell Burnett. about this mystery. Later in the day, the engines were at Nafford Station, where Topham Hatt had some very huge news to tell. Engines, you realize that this year marks the 90th anniversary of the Northwestern Railway when it was built in 1914. And to honor this very special occasion, we're gonna have a very good celebration coming on Sodor Day, July 13th, 2004. And there will be a very special man that's going to be attending to the event on a very special express train.
Who is going to take the special train, sir?
Well, Thomas, it's going to be you, Edward, and Henry to pull that very special express train.
Oh, thank you, sir.
A little celebration to celebrate the 90th anniversary of the Northwestern Railway? They did not even invite us to this very special event, didn't they? No, they did not. But we're gonna have the honor to ruin that very special event. Oh, the rest of the diesels are gonna be very happy with this, including them as well. We need to go now, or else they're gonna find us, and we're gonna be ready for them. Soon, Lady was at Nafford's yard, where she was thinking about what Gordon had said to her about last night's events. Soon, Thomas came along to see how Lady was doing after what happened at the sheds earlier today.
Hi, lady. How are you doing? How are things?
Well, Thomas, I'm just thinking about what Gordon has said to me about the encounter he had with gentlemen, which I don't know that he is my brother or not.
Maybe you will tell him. But now it's a good chance because he is here.
Soon, Burnett and Lily came to the yard to see how Lady was doing. Hey Lady, how you doing? I heard that there is something wrong. Well, yes, but I don't know how to put it. Well, yes, what is it? You could tell me anything.
Come on, lady. You can do it.
Thank you, Thomas. Well, a few days ago, I had a dream where this engine encountered me. And he said that I'm not the only engine on the Magic Railroad. He said that his name is Gentleman. And is it true that he is my brother? Well, I figured this question was gonna be answered sooner or later. And to answer that, yes, you have a brother and his name is Gentleman. So it is true, I had a twin brother all along? But how come I wasn't told, and how come you didn't tell me in the first place, Burnett? Well, we were going to tell you at one point, but after the crash, we decided it's not the good time to do it, and Tasha was the one to take that engine and take it to the old abandoned lot, so that way the diesel cannot find him. So that is like the big moral why we didn't tell you in the first place. Wait, I think I did remember at one point you did told me about it. Well, he is alive, and he's still at the old abandoned line near the Duke and Duchess's summer house.
Well, now we know that he is still alive.
Well, Thomas, that is the good news, and I cannot wait to find him. Grandpa, there is something important I need to tell you. Not now, Lily. I have to get ready to find Lady's brother, gentleman. Lily, what is wrong? Is there something that you need to tell your grandpa? Yes, Lady, because I just got some very important news to tell him, but I'm just hoping that I could have a chance to tell him. Oh, I'm sure you'll get the chance to tell him about your big news. Hopefully, I will though, Lady. Soon, they phoned Sir Topham Hatt, and he agreed to this. Soon, Lady was going to the old abandoned line where Gordon had his encounter with the engine and brought a coach and a brake van filled with workmen to help out. Great to see you again, gentlemen. It's been a while. Indeed it has, Burnett Stone. And great to see you, lady, my sister. Yes, it is, my brother, gentlemen. Guessing that these are didn't found you here, and this hideout was pretty lucky, so you got lucky on that too, gentlemen. So I'm just glad that you're safe, gentlemen. But are you going to restore him, Burnett? Why, yes we are, lady. What do you think we came here in the first place? You mean I'm gonna get repaired once again? And I'm gonna be back on the Magic Railroad once more? Well, yes, of course, although we're gonna have to transfer some of the magic from Lady to you in order for you to run on the Magic Railroad. I cannot thank you enough, Lady and Burnett. Come on, lady, it's time to couple gentlemen up to the brake van in order to get him to the works, to get him repaired. So, gentlemen, how are you feeling today? Oh, lady, I just feel like I am a new engine already, and I'm so glad to get out of that old abandoned line already.
But did you hide there all those years ago?
Well, 3 years after the accident, in 1983, Tasha took me on the island of Sodor, and they were taking me to the old abandoned mine near the Duke and Duchess's summer house, where I'm supposed to stay there until further notice. And that was the last time I ever saw Tasha. And years pass, and I hear the sounds of engines passing along with their goods trains. But I was never found or heard by another engine throughout those years. Until just recently. But the good news is, we got you out and you're already getting repaired. Yes indeed, lady, and I am very looking forward to working with Burnett.
Well, here he is now.
Soon, Burnett came with Lily and Patch to the yards to see how gentleman and lady are doing. Hello, gentlemen. How are you feeling today? Oh, I am very fine, Burnett, and I cannot wait to start working again. Well, that is very exciting and splendid to hear from you, gentlemen, and I cannot wait to start working with you and with Lady as well. Grandpa, can I tell you what I was gonna say yesterday about the big news I have? Why, yes you can, Neely. Sorry about that yesterday. I was, busy with getting gentlemen into working steam and all that. So tell me your big news. Well, few days ago, I got a mail from the university I wanted to go to, Muffin Mountain, and they accepted it, and guess what? I got in. Congratulations, Lily. I am so proud of you. You're gonna do great at the university. But here's the thing though, I have to go next month, and I can't not finish my training to become the next caretaker of Lady. But Lily, you promised that you were gonna complete your training next month. Yes, I know, Grandpa, but I don't want to be stuck in Sodor forever, or stuck being the caretaker of Lady forever in the rest of my life. Maybe you should accept the college, Lily. Wait, you're mad at me, Grandpa, that I choose college over being the next caretaker of Lady? Guys, stop arguing. We could, work this out. Patch, don't interfere with me and my grandpa right now. I could take care of it. Oh, really? Because I'm starting to question your commitment of being the next caretaker of Lady. My commitment to being the next caretaker of Lady. Are you kidding me? Well, right now you don't seem very committed to me. Well, I am committed to going to college and committed to being the caretaker of Lady, though. Oh, let me say that you're just gonna be you're moving out because you don't want to be here in Sodor and being the next caretaker for years. Exactly. I've been busy doing the caretaker training and I forgot I need to focus on my life as well. You actually hold a promise to be the next caretaker of Lady 4 years ago. That was when I was 14. That was like 4 years ago. So maybe what if I don't want to do it anymore, Grandpa? Yeah, because you're obviously scared of being here on Sodor with me, gentleman and lady. Yeah, Grandpa, I am. Guys, really, stop it. I don't want to be stuck on Sodor for more years to come. But you said that you promised that once I retire, you took over as the caretaker of Lady when I retire. No, I don't want to be the next caretaker of Lady. I will never, ever be the next caretaker of Lady. Then why did you ask me that you want to be the caretaker in the first place? That's a good question. What are you doing? Quitting and leaving. Hey everyone, I'm Lily Stone, and I am not going to be the next caretaker of Lady. It's okay, Mr. Stone. I'll go talk to her. No, if she doesn't want to be the next caretaker, it's over.
Cannot believe that just happened.
Yeah, Thomas. Yeah, I cannot believe it either. And I'm just worried, what would the future hold for me and Gentleman next? Just don't worry about it, lady. Just don't worry about it. I just don't understand. Why did it just happen? Just then, Diesel was taking a goods train to the mainland. He saw the engines and the two humans, but the engines and the two humans didn't notice him. You're thinking about Lily, aren't you, Mr. Stone? Yes, I am, Patch. I need to think about it. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna talk to Lily again. I don't think that I have a feeling that something worse may happen. Don't worry about the feeling, lady. I will protect you from anybody that tries to threaten you. as well as you, gentlemen. I'm just wondering when they're gonna, forgive each other once more.
Although forgiveness will come eventually.
Well, I just got some very good news and a report to tell you. What is it, Diesel? And it better be good. The caretaker of that magical engine got into an argument with his granddaughter, Lily. So, what's so good about that? Yeah, I mean, we have engines and diesels argue all the time. So, what's so good about that? What's so good about it is that we can make a plan to capture her and have to tell Burnett and Lady to get to rescue her. That would lead up to the one place where they can destroy steam engines. And a certain person will be dealing with them. Ooh, I like that idea, Diesel. But there's only one more thing. Yeah, did you overheard, Lily telling her grandpa what day she was gonna be leaving to Sodor to go off to college, Diesel? Oh yes, she said June 27th, so which is 4 days from now. June 27th. 4 days away? That is a lot of time to carry out this plan. And we're gonna capture her, and we're gonna let those two lead them to us. And the boss is gonna be very happy to see them again and take care of business once and for all. Well, Patch, the day is here. Do you have anything to say to me before I leave off to college? Oh yes, I do, Lily. Lily, if you don't forgive your grandpa right now, then you're gonna regret it for the rest of your life.
Well, Patch, then you have to remember me in your heart. Remember the times we spent here on the island of Sodor? Not a day goes by as I remember that as a special moment in my life and in my heart. Then you must understand why I need to do this.
Lily, you don't have to leave Sodor. You don't have to. Yes, I have to, Patch. It's only for my own good.
Then I have to say this. I love you, Lily, and you'll always be part of my shiny time. I love you, Patch, and you'll always be part of my shiny time. Always. What's wrong, Thomas? You seem sad.
Well, Edward, I was thinking about the argument that happened 4 days ago.
Well, Thomas, don't worry about it. They're gonna forgive each other very soon.
But how would they forgive each other?
Well, Thomas, if I were to give you an advice, you're just gonna have them take time, and you need to have patience because they will forgive each other at one moment when it's important.
Guess you are ready on that.
Now, Thomas, remember that, and I gotta go because I need to take my goods train to Ellsbridge Station.
Bye, Edward.
Well, Diesel, what is the status right now? Well, the status of the trap is that it's almost ready for Lily to step on it. Well, that is something because we only got one shot of doing it. Don't you worry about that. We will get her and deliver it to our boss. Who in their right mind would leave cargo in the middle of the road while someone is driving at night? I would have hurt myself or I would have hurt my car. Whoever this person is, maybe the cargo must have dropped out of the mail van and they didn't know that. Probably it's that, or maybe there have been a road bump. Probably that's it. You know what? Maybe I'm just gonna take these cargo boxes and put them into the back of my car so that way I can take them to the nearest post station so that way they can deliver these cargo boxes to their rightful owners. Alright, can somebody please tell me why I am here at the scrapyards? Why not you just be quiet, Lily Stone? We brought you here because our boss wants to meet you in person. What boss?
Well, look what we got here.
Diesel 10? What are you doing here?
Let's just say somebody wants to meet you face to face.
What do you mean, this very special someone? Why not you could find out yourself? Wait, this cannot be real. What are you doing here? I'm just here to visit some old friends. Anyways, it's great to see you again, Lily Stone. Well, if it isn't just BT Boomer. What in the world are you doing here, and how are you still alive? Evil never leaves you. It just stays there forever, and I'm here to get revenge at Burnett Stone and Lady. And what is the point of your henchman kidnapping me? Well, thanks to that little argument you had with your grandpa, I decided that my henchman should kidnap you, and I decided to use you as bait so that Burnett Stone and Lady could come here at the scrapyards and rescue you and get destroyed by me in the process. How did you know that I was arguing with my grandpa? Our spy, Diesel, overheard the entire conversation. I was taking my goods train from Nafford Station to the mainland, and when I was passing through the yards, I saw U engines, and the two humans were sad because of an argument I overheard, and that brought me up to an idea to tell Splatter and Dodge that I have an idea of a trap to get Lily Stone here. You already heard, we came up with the idea of a trap to lure you here in the scrapyards, and it worked wonderful. Who would have thought we could put cargoes in the road, so that way we could wait for you to get them, so that way our henchmen will get you and kidnap you and lure you here to us. When my grandpa finds out that you kidnapped me here, when he gets here, he's gonna really kick your butt. Oh no, I'm so scared. You already realized that you're my bait, so that way I'm gonna use your cell phone to give a voicemail to Burnett Stone, so that way he and Lady will come here in the scrapyards and they will get destroyed by this Diesel 10 right here. A sneaky plan, if I do say so myself.
Yes, a very sneaky one too.
Now then, now we got that out of the way. Now, give me your cell phone or else. Being quiet, eh? Well, that's not gonna work with me. Diesel 10, it's time to give Lily a little playtime. I remember that photo as it reminds me of the first time I ever met my granddaughter Lily all those years ago. I remember that it all looked like yesterday for me. The first time she was visiting Muffin Mountain to visit me because they said that I need to be cheered up because after what happened. And I really loved her as she was my daughter, but even though she's my granddaughter. And to me, I was like a father figure for her since her dad wasn't there to be with her and spend time with her. And I must let her to take the choices that are best for her, not the best for me. I know that I shouldn't have never done that argument in the first place. It's just that it's hard to let somebody you love to make choices that are best for them. I know that I shouldn't have done that. I feel like I need to let her do it for herself. It's her life. It's her responsibility to find out who she really is and what she does to this world. I just wish that I had the time to just tell her how I feel, and I need to know that I need to let go of her to find out who she really is to this world. Are you still thinking about Lily, aren't you, Mr. Stone? Ideally, yes, and I still regret that argument I had with her over the couple of days ago, and I just wish I had the chance to just forgive her. And also, what do you need, Patch? Well, I was just walking by and I saw that in your phone it has a voice message for you. What can it be, Patch? Can it be Lily? Well, technically, Mr. Stone, it's not Lily. It's just somebody that you know from Shiny Time. That's weird. Can it be anybody I know from Shiny Time, Patch? Well, Mr. Stone, I guess this is for you to find out on your own. This is a message for Burnett Stone. Yes, I am back after that crash. And as you may want to know, I have captured your granddaughter here at the scrapyards. And the only way you're gonna get her back is for you and Lady to come here alone at the scrapyards at sunset. And if you don't come, let's just say you may want to kiss your granddaughter goodbye. And if there's anybody with you, well, let's just say you may have nobody to see afterwards. And be here by sunset, or else you will pay the price. He's got my granddaughter? Oh, he's gonna pay the price. Calm down, Mr. Stone. We're gonna get your granddaughter Lily back, and we'll have to deal with Boomer as well. Look, Patch, I don't want anything to happen to Lily coming from Boomer, and I gotta save her. Well, you got a good point right there, Mr. Stone, but here's another issue. It's either you and Lady's life, or Lily's life as well. Look, Patch, I know that, but I have a plan to get Lily out of that scrapyard where Boomer is at, and I will get her back, I promise. Alright, Mr. Stone, you have placed my trust into you, and I don't want to think what Boomer is doing to Lily right now, and please get her back safely. I will get her back, Patch, I promise, and please take care of Gentleman while I'm gone. Okay, Mr. Stone. Lady, we need to go right now. It's an emergency. Where are we going, Burnett? Do you want me to come along as well, Burnett? No, gentlemen, you'll stay here and Patch will take care of you while I'm gone. Burnett, did something happen? Yes, something happened, but I'll explain later. But we gotta go right now, lady. So Burnett, where are we going? Well, we're gonna be going to the scrapyards because Boomer is back and he's got my granddaughter Lily trapped and we're gonna get her back. Do you think that this plan is going to work, Burnett? Yes, I do, lady. Well, they're here at last. Well, hello. Great to see you, old friend. Great to see you again, Boomer. Or should I say by your real name, Parker Tyler Boomer? Know that I always hated that name, Burnett Stone. I always know that was your weakness. And where is my granddaughter Lily? Grandpa, thank goodness you're here to rescue me. Don't you worry, Lily. I'll get you out of this mess one way or another. Now then, Boomer, just give me my granddaughter back and we'll pretend that this never ever happened. Oh wait, Burnett Stone, I will always remember this, and if you give me Lady, then I'll give you your granddaughter Lily. I know you very well, Boomer, and I know that you would use Lady to get money out of it. You know what I always like to do, aren't you, Burnett Stone, after you just backstabbing me by getting Tasha for yourself? Oh my gosh, here we go again with this nonsense. Tasha picked me because who I am, not because I'm just steal everything from everybody just to give her something. Look, Diesel 10, it's not your fault for destroying me, it's Boomer's, so just break away from it and be free.
Why would you care? You just steam engine.
I care because no matter what type of engine you are, steam engines and diesel engines always have feelings.
Or maybe all of us diesels don't have emotions or feelings.
Boomer, just let it go already. The past is in the past. You're only gonna make yourself more worse, and then you're not gonna be happy with yourself. I'm only doing this for myself, Burnett Stone, and I'm gonna get revenge on you, and this is the perfect place to destroy you and Lady. Boomer, you destroyed me like 24 years ago, and you're still here trying to find me and destroy me? Well, let's just say that your plan is not gonna work, buddy. Why not you just be quiet, Lady? And I bet that Burnett Stone hasn't told you that there were two people that created you and this other engine that I bet Burnett Stone hasn't even told you about. Like creators? Like engines. Alright, Burnett Stone, I will give you one final deal. Give me Lady, and I will give you your granddaughter, Lily. What do you say? I say now, Lady! Let's go, Lady. I got Lily now. You can run, but you can't hide, Burnett Stone. Wait, but how did they escape? Curse you, Burnett Stone! They also took Lily Stone, boss. Well, that's just great. That's just great. Do you want us to find Lily again, boss? No.
What are you going to do now?
Well, Diesel 10, they're gonna be finding out their own demise and their own destruction, one by one. The war just got even worse. Hey Grandpa, I just want to say thank you for rescuing me. You're welcome, Lily. I have a feeling in my smoke box that this isn't the end yet, and I feel like something worse is about to happen.
Don't worry about Lady. She will come back. I know it.
Maybe so, Thomas, but what if she never comes back? She will come back, gentlemen. I just know it. What was that? No, it cannot be. Is it Lady?
Lady, you came back.
Yeah, Lady, where have you been? Well, gentlemen, it was more of a family emergency. What do you mean, a family emergency? Well, while I was going to the mainland on the other railway, Burnett told me that his granddaughter Lily was kidnapped by Boomer's henchmen, so he had to take me all the way to the mainland and to the scrapyard on the other railway so that we could rescue her, which we did. But while we were there, we realized that Boomer has an entire army of diesels, and some of them I recognize are back after that chase I had with them a couple years ago. But if we don't end this feud, then it's gonna continue on to be this forever, and we need to stop this once and for all. Yeah, I mean, Boomer is my real enemy, and he wasn't originally an old friend of mine, but now he's back with revenge for me, and I don't want to have Lady end up in the same position and the same crash like I had with her a couple years ago, and I think it's time for us engines to team up and defeat Boomer once and for all, and finish this feud between the steam engines and the diesel engines once and for all, so that way the NWR can be a better railway for everybody. Lady, it's a suicidal mission. Don't do it. I know that, gentlemen, but I need to do it on my own. It's personal between me and Boomer.
I mean, it would be difficult for you to do it on your own, Lady.
I know that, Thomas, but what other choice do I have? It's the only way. I'll say this to you all. Will you join me to defeat Boomer and end this feud between the steam engines and the diesel engines once and for all, and put the reputation of the NWR first? Will you join me? If you're doing this, lady, then I'm joining you as well. Always be there for you, lady, and I'm joining as well. We, the three big engines, are coming as well. We, the Scottish twins, are also with you, lady. Little engines can also do big things, and we're coming as well. A tram engine is coming with you as well.
I join you as well.
Thank you. And with everybody's help, we'll be able to defeat Boomer, end this feud between the steam engines and the diesel engines, and protect the Magic Railroad forever. As the day went on, the engines have been very, very worried about what they're going to do the next day and are very scared if they're gonna come back alive or not. Lady, what is wrong? You've been sad ever since we made a plan in order to defeat Boomer a couple hours ago. Well, when I was confronting Boomer yesterday at the scrap yards, he said this to me. Like creators, like engines. And that has been thinking on my mind ever since I came here. And I've been wondering to myself, did Boomer have a part or role in creating us with Burnett? Nah, he was probably just baiting you. Don't ever pay attention to him. I mean, Burnett never told me that I had a brother, which was you, gentlemen, and he only told me that a few days ago after I told him that I had some dreams about you. Well, I guess you could say that to Burnett right now because he's in front of you. So, what are you going to ask me about, lady? Well, Burnett, I'm not sure how to explain this. What did Boomer mean, like creators, like engines? Did he had something while you were building us? Well, yes, but this is going to be very difficult for you to hear. Well, Boomer is the one that created you engines while I was creating the concept. So we are Boomer's engines? During the time when we were actually building you, Boomer said to me that he was only building them just to sell them at the scrap yards just to get money. But then I decided to take you two away and build a workshop in the mountains of Muffle Mountain, so that way I would protect you and hit you there. But how come you haven't told us in the first place, Burnett? But we also trusted you with our lives, Burnett. Well, I wanted to tell you, but the less you know, the safer you will be. I'm just really sorry for not telling you sooner. And now you know that Boomer is your real creator as well. No, he isn't. He may have created us as well, but you're our real caretaker and our creator. Thank you for protecting us all these years. Thank you, guys. That means a lot. So now we got that out of the way, what are you doing here, Burnett? Well, all I need to tell you is that we're gonna take one goods train before that big mission we have to do tomorrow. Do you think that we have a chance of doing this, Burnett? Well, I'm not sure how to tell you that, lady, but I think I am confident that we'll have a chance of succeeding this. Do you really think that we have a chance of doing this, right, lady? Well, gentlemen, I really don't know. I really just don't know. Well, lady, we have a good chance of doing this. We defeated Boomer before, and we could do it again. The two magical engines look at each other and sighed. Okay, lady and gentlemen, it's time to collect your goods trains right now. Okay, Burnett.
Well, I thought that this day would never come.
Me too, Thomas, but we have to do this for good. Alright, engines, this is your day. It's time to show the diesels what you engines can do on the North Western Railway and make me proud, as the Review W. Ortiz has put it to me, that in the family, you don't have favorites, and you're my family, and I love you all. Yeah, you engines have helped me, Lily, and Patch protecting this magical engine once. Yeah, you engines have put the hard work first, and don't let the diesels tell you different. You all can do this. I believe in you. Yeah, I remembered that Mr. Conductor said I could be responsible, reliable, really useful. And now it's your time to be responsible, reliable, and really useful engines. He's right. Now let's do this for the Northwestern Railway and Sir Topham Hatt, and let's put an end between the feud of the steam engines and the diesel engines once and for all. Let's do this for Sodor. Now, let's do it for the Magic Railroad. And let's do it for gentlemen and lady as well. Exactly. All of you steam engines have been prepared for this very moment in the history of the island of Sodor on the Northwestern Railway. You are responsible, reliable, and really useful, and it is your time to show that. Go forward, my engines, and best of luck, because you are a family to me. Best of luck. Boss, we have a problem.
What is it, Dodge?
It seems like the engine's on their way to meet us at the location where they're gonna fight us there. So, Boomer, what is your plan to take out the engines? The plan is to have all the diesels go there at the location where the engines are gonna fight us there, and the diesels are gonna be fighting all the engines, while me and Diesel 10 are gonna chase down Lady and Burnett and destroy them once and for all. Very well thought, Boomer. Dodge, get the rest of the diesels and tell them to meet us at the location where the engines are gonna fight them there. We will join you shortly. Yes, sir. Oh, the engines? Don't know what will hit them.
While all of us are here,
I'm just not really sure if we are able to do this.
don't worry, lady. We are with you all the way.
Well, that makes me feel better, I think. I would love to break up this conversation right now, but I think it's now time. Look! Really? One diesel won't be so bad.
I wouldn't say that if I were you. You were saying...
Ah, Burnett Stone, we meet at last. Now I'm gonna give you one last chance. Give me Lady, or else. I would never give Lady to you again, Boomer, after what happened.
This is the moment I have been waiting for.
Well, you're gonna get what's coming to you. Well, Burnett Stone, it looks like you didn't listen to me the first time, didn't you? I'm not accepting any surrenders at this time. I want you to know failure, defeat, destruction, and chaos. And that is I who delivers it on everyone you love. Now, let us continue. Now! No, what is going on? My diesels? I actually cannot believe this. It's working! Well, that's it. Dieselton, you're coming with me. Lady, we need to go. Boomer is escaping. Well, Dieselton, looks like you have no way out.
Guess that you are closer to your fate.
Well, I will be willing to take that risk for the railway. And now, Burnett Stone, I will accept your formal surrender, or you will watch Lady be destroyed by Dieselton. I am not going to give in to your demands, Boomer. Well, Boomer, looks like there is no escape for you this time, so I'm gonna give you one choice. I'll let you go, and let's move on from this. Well, that is no deal, because I will never forget what you did to me in my teenage years. Look, Dieselton, I can actually feel the good in you, the conflict.
There is no conflict.
You couldn't even destroy me before at the scrapyards, and I don't think that you're gonna destroy me now. You have destroyed everything for me. From me having a good relationship and having one with Tasha, to actually becoming this drifter as a result, to destroy Lady as a means for stealing Tasha from me. Well, it wasn't me, it was you who ruined your own life, Boomer, and Tasha didn't like you because you were jealous of me when we were teenagers at the time. Well, do I have to believe every word that you are saying, Burnett Stone? Because to me that looks like a lie. Well, Boomer, I guess that you shouldn't have left that all behind, because my grandpa worked hard for everything he had worked in his life. Lily, what are you doing here? This is not your fight, this is my fight, so go back to Lady's cab already. No, Grandpa, you cannot tell me what to do anymore, because I'm an adult and I'm gonna be standing by here so that way I can protect you, and I'm not gonna let you get destroyed by Boomer. Well, that is somebody that a caretaker would say if she were defending the engine and protect her from any evil that is coming to her. But you're not the caretaker, Lily. I am the caretaker while you just the apprentice. I quit, remember? Exactly, you quit while I didn't. So go back to Lady's cab already, Lily. Lily, just go already. No. Lily? No! Lily? No! Look, you were right, okay? You were only 14 when you asked me that you wanted to be the next caretaker of Lady. You didn't even sign up for this. I did. So just go back to Lady's cab already, Lily, and let me defend Lady. Alright? Look, Grandpa, you cannot tell me what to do anymore since I'm an adult, and I'm gonna stand by you because Sodor needs you, the magic werewolf needs you, and Lady and Gentleman needs you, and it needs you to protect them no matter what. So that's why I want to stand by you, so that way I won't let the caretaker be destroyed by Boomer. So you refused to go to Lady's cab because you wanted to defend Lady? Well, not only her, but you as well. Because if college doesn't work out, Grandpa, then I will be willing to accept the offer of you teaching me to become the next caretaker of Lady, if you still let me. Of course I would teach you, Lily, and you know what? I'm sorry for having that argument with you over the past couple of days. I didn't think that you were ready enough to make decisions on your own. But now I see that you are ready enough to make decisions on your own, and I will support your decision in any way I can. Thank you, Grandpa. That means very lot to me, and I'm very sorry for that argument as well. And let's do this together side by side, granddaughter and grandfather facing it together. Thank you, Lily. That means a very lot to me as well. And let's do it like granddaughter, like grandfather, side by side, protecting the magic engine. And I always love you because you'll always be a part of my shiny time, just like your grandma as well. Let's do this, Grandpa, and you'll always be part of my shiny time as well. So now you guys are done with your little conversation. Do you think it's time to face up to Boomer right now? Yes, it is, lady. And let's finish what we started, and let's do it. Right back at you, Grandpa. Well, Boomer, as you can see, no matter what happens, a relationship between families are strong than never before, and that good always wins no matter what. Well, that's where you're wrong, Burnett Stone. Diesel 10?
Yes, Boomer.
Destroy them. That will be their last moment.
Alright, Pinchy. It's time for you to deserve a snack.
What are you waiting for? Destroy them or I'm gonna destroy that claw of yours so that way you won't have a claw at all! No, it's not me, it's them you want, not me! Stop! Stop! Stop!
No one threats my claw.
What just happened? A redemption.
Look, you're right after all. All engines and diesels have a heart, and I'm sorry for what I did to you all these years ago, and we can start fresh again.
Of course we can, Diesel 10. It's been years since we started this feud, and let's put an end to it once and for all and form a new era of friendship.
Now it is start from a new friendship.
Yes it is, Diesel 10. Yes it is. Wait, is that Lady? With Diesel 10? Lady, I am so happy that you're alive and well. I thank you, gentlemen, and I could see here that this has been quite a mess, isn't it? Well, yeah, that sort of happened. Anyways, what happened to Boomer? Did he got away, or did you finally brought justice? Actually, it wasn't me. It was Diesel 10 that actually brought justice. Wait, what? Diesel 10 helps you? Yes he did, and actually being threatened by Boomer, Diesel 10 put his claw around him, and he threw him away into the ocean. You shouldn't have seen it, and I think it's now time to end this feud between the steam engines and the diesel engines once and for all. Are you sure about this, lady? Yes, I'm sure, gentlemen, and I think it's time to end this. Don't you? Do you promise that you're gonna do the work that is given to you by our controller and make enough fuss about it? We do. Do you promise that you're gonna help out any agent that needs assistance when they're broken down or stuck on a hill? We do. Do you promise that you're gonna be responsible, reliable, and really useful and will try your best to make this railway better? We do. Well, I guess there's only one thing to say, but welcome to the Northwestern Railway, friends. All I want to say is I'm very proud of you, Lily, for confronting Boomer and standing up to Boomer face to face, even though that you were trying to sacrifice your life for Lady and trying to protect her. But I'm very proud of you, and that is a very important step of becoming a caretaker. Thank you very much, Grandpa. That means a lot to me. And listen, I've been thinking. Yeah, me too. And it's time for you to leave Sodor. Really? You're not an apprentice anymore. You're a hero. Well, I learned it from the best. My hero. And I promise that I will be a great caretaker in the future for lady and gentlemen, Grandpa. I know you will, Lily. Those diesels are very happy of what you did for them, lady. Well, it's the best we could do, and I think we made the right choice to end this feud. And now with our new friendship with the Diesels, it is now over, and Boomer is now gone for good. Yep, with Boomer out of the way, the Magic Railroad is in good hands and we'll see a bright future ahead. Do you think that things are gonna be alright, lady? Yes, gentlemen. Yes, they will. I trust that your trip went well, Sir Robert. Indeed it is, Sir Stephen Topham Hatt, and if this trip hasn't been good, then it would have been a problem for this event on the island of Sodor. Very glad to hear that, sir, and let's start this a very important event. Engines, diesels, Sir Stephen Topham Hatt, and the people of the island of Sodor, it's been an honor to come here, and one thing I have noticed throughout the couple of days ago is that engines and diesels are working together on this railway, and that is something that I will truly never forget, and it's a very, very important thing that everybody could get things done when they're working together, and that is truly something and remarkable thing that you all have done based on you have ended the feud between the steam engines and the diesel engines all together. Exactly, as the Reverend W. Audrey once told me that in a family you don't have favorites. I would not trade that for this family for anything in the world, as you are a family to me, and what you did was truly remarkable, and I'm very proud of you all. And we are the island of Sodor on the Northwestern Railway. We work together. We are responsible, reliable, and really useful, and we do our work without fuss. And that is something that no other railway would have. And all I want to say is thank you for letting me be your controller, and thank you all for doing your part on this railway, and that no matter what happens, steam engines and diesel engines will work together and will live forever. And that is something that no other railway will have. Happy 90th anniversary, happy Sodor Day, and thank you. Well, after all of these years, I want to say thank you, lady, for rescuing me, and it's been a lovely time to get to know you. Oh, gentlemen, it's been a lovely time as well to get to know you as well, and you're welcome, and I know that in the future we'll always be together forever. Besides, with Boomer out of the way, the Magic Railroad is here to stay and isn't going anywhere. And if the island of Sodor is in danger, or the Magic Railroad is in danger, we'll always be here to protect it and defend it no matter what.